Welcome back to the program. This is once again, of course, Friday briefing. Now, the government is set to fast-track the development of the LAPSSET project following a deal inked between the LAPSSET Authority and the National Lands Commission. Now, the memorandum signed paves the way for acquisition of land for the mega project. And here's the latest. Take a look.
The Lamu-South Sudan-Ethiopia Transport Corridor, LAPSSET, is gradually making headway. LAPSSET, touted as a game-changer for the region, will create a key economic corridor that will link at least 4 East African countries. Following an MOU signed today, this is set to boost land acquisition efforts that have seen the project drag by over 5 years since its inception. This now means that the LAPSSET Corridor Authority will have a formal land acquisition roadmap to the development of its component projects and compensation of the project's affected persons.
The signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the National Land Commission and LAPSSET Corridor Development Authority. On the basis that LAPSSET Corridor Development Authority has the mandate to do what you have seen. The National Land Commission has a mandate to deliver the land that will be required.
Sylvester Kasuku, the man at the helm of LAPSSET, is optimistic that it's full steam ahead with the project. Kasuku notes that LAPSSET's viability is unquestionable.
There is a goal to build what we call ton added capacity to African ports of 1.3 billion tons. That alone tells you that the business that we are envisioning going forward is beyond the service of just one port alone. And you see that even when Tanzania has a port, northern part of Tanzania still uses Mombasa port. Ethiopia is currently using Djibouti port. But that doesn't mean that they will not use Lamu port. The southern part is very convenient to service from Lamu.
This comes at a time when the country continues to be embroiled in a lengthy and emotive land acquisition attempts.
You know, already the LAPSSET Corridor Development Authority has already identified and taken care of the corridor. 500 meters wide, all along, up to Nakado, up to Moyale. So already that land has already been secured. What we are going to do only is relocation of the people who are there. Okay, that has already been done. And fortunately for us, for this project, 97% of the land is vacant land. 97% is unoccupied, unsettled and occupied land. So we don't have many claims of people wanting to be paid that and that.
As it stands, the LAPSSET corridor is about 177,284 hectares. 20,500 hectares has already been acquired by the LAPSSET Corridor Development Authority for the Lamu port. The new agreement is set to bring new impetus of cooperation between the Commission in matters land and the $23 billion project.